When shopping for a Kubota RTV, the amount of letters in the model name can be pretty confusing. So today we're going to break that down so you know what you're looking at. Hey guys, Zach here from Kubota of Lynchburg, and today I wanted to go over the model designation and what all the letters and numbers mean in the Kubota RTV series. So Kubota has a decent amount of RTV models. You can see some of them here behind me. And there's a breakdown of a lot of different letters. And what do those mean, whether you're looking at buying a new one or a used one? So it should be a fairly short video, but I've got a list of all the letters and what they mean, so we're gonna go over that. The first thing is RTV stands for rough terrain vehicle. Because it's not an all-terrain vehicle, it's not really designed to go to the mountains and have all the fun. It's designed for rough terrain around your farm. And then you have your number designation for most of the RTVs, which the RTV 900 is basically a 900cc, but it's a diesel engine. The RTV X1100 is basically 1100cc. The 1140 is the same engine, but that 4 stands for a 4-seater. And the 1120 is a 2-seater with the same engine. And then you have the new RTV X series, which has no numbers, so that makes that confusing. And then you have the RTV XG850, which is an 850cc gas engine to it. So that's the number side of things, but what do all the letters mean? So RTV, rough terrain vehicle, and after that, you're gonna have a couple of other letters. The X is the series. So all the new RTVs since, oh Lord, I should look this up, like 2013, 2014, are an RTV X. So they're the newest version of the RTVs, because RTVs have been around for a long time. And then after that, you basically start getting into your letter breakdowns. The first letter is usually your color. So if you see G, that actually stands for general purpose model, which basically means it's a bare bones model, but that means it's orange. So G will stand for orange on a general purpose. Now W will also stand for orange because that stands for a worksite model. So if it's not the general purpose model, it's a worksite model in orange, which is a standard model that has things like tilt steering column and glove boxes and brush guards. So W also stands for orange. C stands for camo, if you see that anywhere, but also R stands for camo. So it's usually R in the diesel models, and it stands for real tree camo, because this is actually real tree camo. You can see it imprinted in it, which is why it's so more expensive to buy the camo model versus the orange one. So that's your colors there. You will have a, let's see, in the RTV X series, there will be a D, which stands for desert sand. So you can see that one sort of in the background of this video. I've got one with a desert sand. And then on the RTV X series, the K is going to stand for orange, for Kubota orange. So there's a lot of different things that stand for orange, but that's that breakdown. Again, C for camo on the RTV X series. It's not R, but on the diesels, the 900s, 1100s, and 1140s and 1130s, the R is going to stand for real tree camo. After that, if you ever see an L, the L is easy. It stands for bed liner. So it's the liner, if it's in the factory sprayed in bed liner that you're getting. If there's no L in the model, then you know you're not getting a factory bed liner. Let's see. On the side kicks, there is an S model, which stands for basically a special edition model, and that's the black model that you see over here. So S stands for black. So lots of different breakdowns for the colors. L for the bed liner. If you see on the RTV X series, on just the regular X series with no numbers after it, if you see a B in there, that is your basic model, and that is basically that general purpose model that doesn't have those front guards or tilt steering column or glove boxes, so that's basic. So if it's an RTV X2-B, that's your basic model, has no fancy features. Then an RTV X2-S, that S would be the standard orange model. If you have an H in your model name, an H is for heavy-duty worksite tires. So that would be not these, but those worksite tires. So you can take a quick look at them. So that is your H for heavy-duty worksite, more like a turf tire. And if you see an A, it'll be the ATV style tires. That is going to be a little bit more aggressive tire option to it. Now you also have a second S. Remember, the first S can stand for standard, which is orange. The second S would be for a, you'd think it'd be a steel rim. It's not. It stands for alloy. Why they do the letters the way they do it, I don't know. But S would be basically a superior rim, which would be an alloy rim. Fancy, shiny, aluminum-looking alloy rim is the second S in it. So H, heavy-duty worksite, A, ATV-style tires on it. Let's see if there's any other letters I'm missing here. I mentioned the premium is basically, oh, maybe I didn't mention the premium. Let me talk about that. So the standard, that first S, that standard is orange, but it also means you have your standard features of tilt steering, glove box, and front grille guard. But the P in a model is for premium, and that's going to have an upgraded front grille guard, as well as the Pro Convert bed, which if you watch the other videos I've got on RTVs, that Pro Convert bed is where you can take it from a normal bed and really quickly and easily turn it into a flat bed. So that P is your premium model. Trying to see if there's any other letters I've missed. I don't think so. That should be about it. So that covers your colors, that covers your tires, that covers your bed liner, and that covers what features it comes with. Now, obviously, if you're looking at something used, you could switch the tires. You know, I could take the tires off that one and put it on this one, so it doesn't guarantee it's coming with that, that tire, but that is what it stands for. So if you have any questions or you're confused about one, leave me a comment below.